Alright, welcome to this tutorial on how to convert meshes from Skyrim or Oblivion or basically any other game that uses BSA archives to The Sims 2. We'll be going over the whole process. So we'll be extracting meshes from the game and we'll be editing them and putting them into the game. This will be a whole process, so let's start with the basics. The first thing you need in order to convert things is the file. You get that by, installing the game, but how do you extract those meshes from those files? Well, for that you need this program, BSA opt. Bethesda Archives Management and Optimization can be downloaded at the Nexus, link down below. So download that. Second, you need NIF scope because you'll be extracting NIF files from those BSA archives, and you need NIF scope in order to convert them to OBJ files, which we'll be using. Once again, link down below in the video. I mainly use this guide, BSA extraction and optimization. Once again, the link will be down in the description and you can basically find everything you need down there. So let's get started. The first thing we want to do is open BSA opt. So that's an in and an out. So the first thing we need to do is browse to the file that we need. So let's see. I want to extract something from Skyrim. So I'll be navigating to Skyrim here. Steam Apps, Common, Skyrim. Nope, data. Alright. We'll be trying to extract something from, let's see, what are we going to do here? Yeah, I need to find something that looks nice. Let's just take, let's see. We'll be taking Dawnguard here. Yeah, it's being a bit idiotic, to be honest. So we open that, and now it needs to load. Look at that. Alright. So now we'll see a bunch of things like actors, clutter, DLC1, landscape, sky, etc. This contains everything for Dawnguard. So you've got the voices, Serana for example, textures, and yeah, we'll need a lot of those. Next we need to select our out folder, so I'm going just to G. Let's make a new folder here. Dawnguard extract. Enter. Yep. We'll be using this folder right here. So of course it's loading. Just giving output. So now we need to use show recursive here because this is basically everything that is going to be put out of the folder because everything is selected right now. So we don't want everything selected, though to be honest I have this a lot. See, we don't want to have vampire dialogue in our game. So we need to select everything, and we'll need to deselect everything. Then we'll go to meshes, just select everything here, and textures, once again select everything here. So now we should have the mesh and the textures. It will be in DDS files, which you can't really open with a regular program, but fortunately Blender, which we are going to use for the extracting and editing part, no, not the extracting, just the editing part, has a function that allows you to convert DDS files to, well, something else that can be edited. But anyways, now we are going to unpack, and this is going to take a while, so we just need to wait for this. Anyways, it might be worth talking about what we are going to do right now, or what the next steps are going to be. Namely, the first thing we want to do after this is all done is open up NifScope. I already have it open here, and start converting the NIF files to OBJ. This will be a bit time consuming if you're planning to extract a lot of things, but for single files, well, you really should pick and choose. So we're just going to try converting a bunch of clutter, to be honest. Just going to take one file and we are going to convert that to The Sims 2, nothing more really. That is the only thing we're going to do, one file. I think a piece of former clutter will do, or vampire clutter. So, waiting. We could actually start the converting process, or continue it right now, because it's just working on the textures and we want to mesh. So, NifScope. So, the first thing we need to do is load things. So it's already in a folder here. Oh yeah, I already have some. This is some things from Oblivion. No, I just want Dawnguard here. Dawnguard. Meshes. So we want to figure out some clutter. This is mostly books, clutter set. No. Asset. No. We want DLC 01. See, actors, animated objects, architecture, armor, clothing, clutter, critters, dungeons, effects, furnitures, etc. Let's see, are there some interesting things here? Blood portal ball? No. Let's see, we want clutter. I think we shall take a blood potion. So, blood potion. Let's just open that one. Right. Now we just need to wait. Just for a bit. It can be a bit slow sometimes, and sometimes it just freaks out. I think it's freaking out. I hope it wants to open things. Ugh. It really doesn't always function, it seems. Or I'm just doing something wrong. Right. Something seems to be working, or crashing even more badly. Let's see. Ooh, nice. It's doing all sorts of things. Ah, yeah, there it is. Look at that. It's a blood potion. Hopefully the texture will see. So, anyways, yep. There we have it. So now we need to export it. Export OBJ. Yeah. Just click OK. If you get this warning thingy, the entire scene will be exported. Now, once again, it throws a fit. Let's see. Yep. Blood potions. Yeah, it's freaking out a bit. But once again, it should work. Alright. G. No. Come on. We want Dawnguard. not a hard stone. You can see that was the last thing I exported. It likes to make you wait a long time. A very long time. Alright, blood potion. Blood potion. So, here we have a blood potion. Should save it. Potion.nif, and it will be blood potion.obg. Yep. Alright, now it's time for Blender. So we just open up Blender, standard cube, and now we should import some things. Import wavefront obg. So now we need to go to let's see, the G disk. Come on Blender, don't throw hissy fits. I like it when you throw hissy fits. It's still extracting. That might be the reason that it's throwing fits. Yeah, it's still extracting. Seems to be having trouble. Perhaps it's best not to try extracting while BSA opt is doing things. Seems to be causing some trouble. Might also be some other things going on in the background. Yeah, if you're extracting single items, it might just be better. Oh, wrong thing. Dawn Guard extract. No. Come on. Yeah, blood. No, I don't want the H disk. I want the disk. Go back to where you were. Again, throwing a hissy fit. It likes doing that. BSA up is getting a lot faster right now. At least that's something. Alright, we open up the blood potion, and like you can see, it's gigantic. So just press Ctrl and Alt, and then just press your left mouse button in order to zoom in and out. As you can see, it's gigantic. I mean, this is the size of a house. So we'll just expand this window here up the right, and we'll see we have 3 groups. So first things first, we need to rotate it. So we'll just go to this little block thing, and then we see on the x-axis you'll see 90 degrees. So we'll just make that 0. Look, it's rotating already. Now we'll do the same for the other ones. See? And then for this one. This is particularly nasty, considering there are more than 2 groups. This can form a problem. So we just select everything. So we press 1, then we press Shift, and we press the other and the other. Now we'll press the S button, as in Blender that's the button for scaling, and we'll just drag a mouse. See, you can make it bigger or smaller. So now it's a lot more manageable, but it's still the size of, well, it's bigger than a chair, so we need to make it real tiny. Look at it, it's cute. So if we want to figure out the real size, we need to import a reference object. So fortunately, I've been working on something. Let's see. This is a project. Let's see, craft end table. This is an end table. So look, this will be our reference object. The blood potion needs to be a lot tinier. So we need to scale it down just a little bit. Here we can see just how big it will look on an end table. So I think this is a good size. Now you should return it to its other position. Just press Ctrl Z, and we have a good blood potion. No, we need to toggle it visible, make it invisible. Now for the texture. So the way we will make the texture display and convert it to something else, something other than DDS, is by pressing UV editing first. So, alright, next edit mode. Here you can see the UV map. Look, it's a little, you know, thingy. I should read the name. Then we go to textures. Textures we just extracted. DLC1, clutter, and there should be a blood potion. Yep, blood potion.dds. So this is the blood potion. This is the other part. So we'll need to get another part of it. No, not blood. Sometimes it can be a bit of experimenting, figuring out just where it is. And sometimes there's just nothing. There is, in fact, a function in NifScope apparently that can make it easier to find out which texture is being used, but unfortunately I haven't had a chance to get that. So unfortunately it seems like there's not a good texture at the moment. Very unfortunate for us, because that means that this will be a lot more difficult. Alright, oh yeah, we need to activate texture mode as well. See how it looks? It looks pretty cute, doesn't it? It looks decent enough. So now we have the blood potion. Unfortunately, it seems like, it's not really much. Look at it. It's not actually a texture. So we'll need to make a separate texture. You can smoothen it out if you want. Sometimes it will make a big difference. This is what our object is going to look like in game. This you can do by pressing the mouse wheel, by the way. Just turning it around. So, looks pretty sweet, except for this, of course. So, we'll need to find a bloody thing. Or we can just edit the texture. Here. Look. There is some space here. So I'm just going to assume that this is going to be how it is supposed to look, that it has a fancy stopper. So that means that there's a whole lot of space out here. So we can actually use this in order to create a blood texture. Something. So at this point we'll actually need to enter Photoshop or something, but for now we'll just make something using paint. Just a plain red texture. So let's see, just change it here. Let's make this 512, and we can just make this 50% smaller because it's a small thing. So alright, this is going to be our blood texture. So blood potion, black blood potion, Dawn Guard extract, PNG. Alright. No, we should actually rename that to just blood. So, alright. So now we can make it look more like an actual blood potion, I think. And just make it look better. Blood. So, alright. It looks a lot bloodier. not quite nice enough, but we'll be working on that, on a definite, with, you know, a definite texture. So, but this blood potion thing, it's still a DDS texture, and we want another texture so we can edit it. So the thing you have to do is go to image here on the UV editing tab, and just say save as image. So we'll go to blood potion. It's .dds here, but if you scroll down, you can say save as image, and you can do BMP, PNG, JPEG, etc. There are lots of options, not DDS, but let's just make it PNG right now. I like PNG. Alright, we've got that one. So now if we go back to, oh crap, this, you can see, alright, it's blood, there's blood potion, there's blood and blood potion. So, what's next? So we want the blood potion to look very nice. This one, this part, this red part. But before we can do that, we need to merge the stopper and the other part of the texture. We're just going to assume that the stopper is supposed to look like this, so we'll just be able to merge it. So we'll just select the stopper with a right click, and shift right click the other one, and we'll just press J. No, is it working? No, of course it isn't working. Yeah. I always need to figure out. Join. Control J. So Control J. And now it is one group. We go back to the default screen, then you'll see we've got it down to just 2 groups. And this is good because it Sims 2 only supports 2 subsets. So we have all 2 subsets right now. Just can see in UV editing, it looks like a blood potion. So now let's just Google how it's supposed to look. Skyrim blood potion, because we want it to look as blood potion-y as possible. Potion of blood. Alright, so it's supposed to look a lot brighter. A lot brighter, and there's a little bit of a texture here, as you can see, a bit of shininess. Yeah, so we'll need to edit this so it looks nice, because now it really doesn't. So this will be done in part 2, but first let's export the mesh. Well, that's my phone, but let's export the mesh. So we'll select both, and we'll click Export OBJ at the File tab. So the problem at this point is that blood potion extracted, blood potion extracted, is that the standard operator presets won't make it possible to import this object into SimPE. It will just throw an error. So what we need to do is just modify some settings. The most important ones being that it should be as OBJ groups, not objects. But I have my preset here, Sims2 export, which is write normals, include UVs, write materials, and objects OBJ groups. You can just copy these settings. It will be easier. But these are my settings, and because there is also a chair in my current scene, we'll need to select selection only. So we'll just export this, and then we're done with the extraction. Now we just need to make the texture a lot more pretty, the blood texture, and get it into the Sims. So, till next time.